to Robot Wars, the Dutch Battles. Tonight, 6 robots vie for a place in our series grand final. Twisted Metal will take on Pyramid of Chaos. Scraptosaur will fight Alien Destructor, but first, Pullverizer will face RCC in the opening round of this episode. RCC, or to give it its full name, Radio Control Carnage, is a mean-looking machine with an all-important self-righting mechanism, key to Robot Wars' victory. Pullverizer, on the other hand, has a vertical, rotating disc which ought to put all of its opponents in a right old spin. That looks on as RCC and Pullverizer get ready to open this heat. Seems to give a little wave to the crowd there. Always meet the most fascinating characters on Robot Wars. Speaking of fascinating characters, here's Sergeant Bash, thrown out of the military for being too flamethrowery, and Sir Kill-A-Lot, thrown out of the Knights of the Round Table for being a robot? Maybe not. First opening round match of the evening is underway. A sort of thwacking arm of RCC coming down there. I'm not sure it's going to do a great deal of damage to a robot with Pullverizer's particular design. That vertical spinning disc is a deadly looking weapon, it's got to be said. See the teeth rotating round. Take a chunk out of pretty much any robot you choose, and it looks like the damage has pretty much been done. RCC doesn't seem to be moving. Refbot's counting them out. They're immobile, I guess. Well, this was short but sweet. That's going to be one of the quickest knockouts in Robot Wars history. But now that RCC is counted out of the match, that means that the House Robots, led by Sir Kill-A-Lot, can come in and have their fun. Ooh, we do like it when they tear defeated robots to pieces, don't we? The floor flipper here. About to go for a little ride is RCC. Pullverizer going in for a little look there. Flung through the air. Oh, it's such a shame. It's a lovely looking machine. But alas, you've got to be more than just pretty to win Robot Wars. And now not just pretty, but it's a pity, because they're going down the pit of oblivion. Goodbye. Pullverizer through to the next round. An incredible, decisive victory for Pullverizer puts them in the next round of the competition. Scraptosaur versus Alien Destructor up next. Alien Destructor is a weird-looking robot. Weird, but possibly wonderful. One way to find out, and that is to throw it into our war zone. Scraptosaur, on the other hand, looks like no dinosaur I've ever seen in a textbook. But then again, most of them weren't made of metal. The unusual, interesting design of Alien Destructor. We've seen robots created a sort of art in the past, and Scraptosaur was quite an arty-looking robot. Very flowery and pretty. I'll tell you who's not flowery and pretty. That's Sir Kill-A-Lot back on it again. And there's nothing pretty about that claw at the front of Sergeant Bash. Oh, the flamethrower. Ooh, tasty. Our next match is underway as Refbot lights up that green light. Alien Destructor quite nippy there. That tail could be used to good effect here. That's the closest thing Alien Destructor really has to an offensive weapon. More of a push-bot design, a classic box almost. I mean, there's nothing very classical about the skeleton alien there. Sir Killalot going in for a closer look. He's kind of a sort of skeleton alien looking guy himself, isn't he? Whoa, a pit's come off. Oh dear. Sergeant Bash and Sir Killalot have no appreciation for fine art whatsoever. Alien Destructor trying their hardest to pull away. Sergeant Bash has them by the tail. Scraptosaur doesn't really have to do anything at this stage. Sergeant Bash finally let him go. That was bang out of order from Sergeant Bash to hold on as long as that outside the corner patrol zone. Alien Destructor back on the attack against Scraptosaur, who frankly has not done very much in this match, it's got to be said. Bash back in again, grabbing the tail of Alien Destructor. They've got separating Scraptosaur from the arena sidewall there. As is his duty in the arena should such occurrence occur. Almost a tentative feel to this match. Alien Destructor, oh, going for the pit there. Alien Destructor very much the aggressors in this match. Oh, but now they're very badly angled. They've opened the pit. Oh, that was close. I really thought Scraptosaur were going to try and shove them in then. Well, if the clock ticks down, it's looking to me like we're going to have to go to a judge's decision to figure this one out. House Robots will not leave Alien Destructor alone. Well, now they'll have to, because the match timer has elapsed. We go now to our panel of judges. Martin Smith, Myra Wilson, and, of course, head judge Professor Noel Sharkey. They'll be judging on style, control, damage, and aggression. For me, Alien Destructor very much the more aggressive robot in this. Damage sustained seems to be largely at the hands of the House Robots. And yes, they've gone for Alien Destructor. Team jubilant there. That wasn't especially fair of the House Robots to pick on them like that, but now we move on to the next and final bout of the opening round here tonight. Twisted Metal taking on the Pyramid of Chaos. Twisted Metal is an excellent design. A horizontal spinning disc that should twist up the metal of any opponent stupid enough to get in its way. The Pyramid of Chaos is one of the weirdest robots we've seen here on Robot Wars. Hey, will it be the curse of the mummy here tonight? Like giving it the evil eye there. Pyramid of Chaos looks like a poorly wrapped Christmas present, if you ask me. It's a very strange thing to receive under your tree, wouldn't it? But I'll tell you someone who doesn't get much in the way of Christmas presents, and that's Sergeant Bash. And Sir Killalot would never give a Christmas present. Oh, no way. Stingy, the pair of them. Match now underway. Ref got pulling back and away from that spinning disc, wisely so. It's a very unusual shape though, Pyramid of Chaos. A spinner against a design like that could just deflect and bounce off. I'm not honestly sure what that tiny, weedy little axe is going to do. Very little, I dare say. Twisted Metal, I don't think has much to worry about from that axe. The point on it's pretty much non-existent. It's very slow. Pyramid of Chaos, more to the point, is not moving very much at the minute. And they're going to want to get a shift on if they want to stay in this competition. Refbot's had enough. He's in with the countdown now. Well, the count up, I suppose. This has been a very poor showing for Pyramid of Chaos, it has to be said. Oh, and look how bent and buckled the side panel is. That's not going to stop Sir Killalot from doing further damage, though. Oh, he is a sadist, isn't he? What a bully. Still, we don't mind. It's good telly, isn't it? Bits bits and bobs hanging off the underside of Pyramid of Chaos. Well, I doubt they're going to fit down the pit, so we might as well put them on the arena floor flicker and send them way up into the sky. Up into the stars to meet the ancient aliens, perhaps. Oh, maybe not. Oh, goodness. It's all bent and buckled. What an awful result for the Pyramid of Chaos. Which means we now move on to the losers melee. RCC, Scraptosaur and Pyramid of Chaos have a chance to get back into the main competition if they can win this three-way match. But unfortunately, RCC has broken down beyond repair. Which means we now have Scraptosaur and the Pyramid of Chaos going at it in a one-on-one fight to get back into things. That actually makes things a little bit easier for both teams, although Matilda isn't going to make things easy if she has any say in the matter. And as for hard, he's a real hard nut. Shunt. The complexion of this match has changed entirely with the removal of RCC. Both robots now have much better odds here in this match. Scrapsaw wasting no time activating the pit release tyre. The fewer robots in a match, of course, the much less likely it is that we'll have to rely on the judge's decision. Although, to be totally honest, I don't think it's going to go to a judge's decision regardless, because Pyramid of Chaos, once again, is just not doing anything. I don't think they really had a chance. Shunt giving Ref a little nudge. Oi, get out of the way, mate. Oh, go on then, Shunt. Have a bit of fun. Oh, Matilda straight in with a flywheel. Oh, shredding through the metal there. She's seen enough. Oh, look at that. Devastation and carnage. Oh, she was a rotter sometimes. But we do like her. They want to see robots burn. That's what they're getting. Lit up like a Christmas tree now. Oh, look at the fire all the way up inside the inner workings of the Pyramid of Chaos. We're going to be toasted beyond repair at this stage. Always sad when you put so much effort into building a robot and this is the end result. But I'm not honestly certain I can say that Pyramid of Chaos was ever going to go very far in the contest. Still, though, a shame for the team. Go for another little flight now. Oh, there we go. Sad little toss across the arena, straight into Matilda's flywheel. And that's been a roly-poly across the arena. Oh, and into the pit, and they don't quite fit as predicted. Shunt's getting that rubbish out of our arena, though. No sympathy on robot walls! Scraptosaur back in the main competition now, and here's how they line up in the second round. Scraptosaur will face Pullverizer, and Alien Destructor will face Twisted Metal. This one to me looks like a little bit of a mismatch, if I'm totally honest with you. But this could be a match made in, well, not necessarily heaven. We have Shunt teaming up with Sir Killalot. He's been doing a lot this evening. He really has been earning his paycheck, hasn't he? But opening this match, as I said, I think this is a very real mismatch here. Twisted Metal, I suspect, is going to shred Alien Destructor to pieces. Glancing blows there, that old little bits and fragments have come off, and oh no, the front's all torn apart. Oh, it is gruesome. Oh, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it. And the tail's all bent and buckled and flipping about all over the place. The fans love it though. Oh, goodness me. Oh, you won't be doing any damage with that. But without the tail, Alien Destructor really is just a pretty little art project on wheels. There's nothing pretty about the damage inflicted by Twisted Metal here. Alien Destructor in a very bad way right here. Their chances of bouncing back from this one reducing to nothingness by the minute, but that's a good ram there. Good aggression. If they can't rack up anything in terms of damage, scoring aggression points will help them should this go to a judge's decision. Tail flipped around there. Oh, and again the blade just bashes off Alien Destructor. All the damage quite clearly being done. Oh, look at that. Just things flying across the arena here. All the damage being done by Twisted Metal. Alien Destructor being very brave to keep up the fight. I do fear it may all be for nothing though. I mean, what heart, what soul from Alien Destructor. Almost impossible odds for them in this match. Now Kill-A-Lot getting involved. The house robot's going after that tail again and again. Oh, and it's come off. Oh, Kill-A-Lot, you rotter. Kick a robot while they're down. Well, this one's going to the judges, but I suspect there's very little reason to at this point. Oh, very nearly a last-minute elimination down the pit there. I suspect this is all academic. I get the feeling this one is all over by the shouting. And sure enough, the judges judge in favour of Twisted Metal. Sorry to see Alien Destructor go, but it's Robot Wars. All's fair in love and Robot Wars. Pullverizer and Scraptosaur making up our second heat semi-final here. Scraptosaur winning their way back into the competition. But I'll tell you who's a real winner in my book. Sergeant Bash with the flamethrower ready to fry. And as for Matilda, well, she's a winner too. She's won the heart of Jonathan Pierce, if nothing else. This one for a place in the heat final then. Scraptosaur being clever, tentative, but intelligent enough to avoid the spinning disc of Pullverizer. Oh! And a glancing blow from the side has flipped them upside down, and I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't think that lifting arm has either the length or the power to right Scraptosaur. Refbot agrees, and he's counting them out. What an amazing one-punch knockout from Pullverizer here, who are practically walking their way to victory in this heat. So sad for Scraptosaur to have fought their way back into the competition. And be taken down in one hit. Oh, and their house robots are so ruthless. Still, you've got to laugh. And a scratched paintwork from Matilda's flywheel there. Oh, Refbot getting blasted with the flames from Sergeant Bash there. Oh, Matilda flipping Scraptosaur into Refbot. Giving his head a wobble. I don't know what he thought he was doing going into that corner patrol zone where Bash was. Maybe the Refbot really is blind. But they say Lady Luck is blind, and it seems that way for Scraptosaur. So our final here tonight, Pullverizer taking on Twisted Metal for a place in our series grand final. One of these two robots will be joining Bam Bam in the series grand final. Essentially, it could only ever have been these two in this match here tonight. And it could only ever have been Dead Metal. and Sir Kilowatts. Doing what they do best. Tearing things apart. Now this is going to be interesting. Horizontal spinner versus vertical spinner. When those two forces meet, we generally see something pretty spectacular. Already the sparks flying there off that first hit. The smartest thing you can possibly do when combating a spinner robot is to just go in and hit them hard and stop them from getting up to full spinner speed. Twisted Metal not only doing that, but also knocking out a little bit of the maneuverability of Pullverizer, it seems. Pullverizer really struggling to get anywhere now. One of their wheels is dead, it seems. They're going to find it very hard to come back from that. The design of the robot means that it's vulnerable from every side but the front. Twisted Metal doesn't seem that afraid of taking on the front. Twisted Metal now toying with Pullverizer, just tossing them around the arena with strike after strike from that horizontal blade. Spinners are one of the most deadly weapons in Robot Wars. Sir Kilowatts had enough. Dragging Pullverizer back into the arena. Hey, Sir Kilowatts is at least following protocol. He just wants this robot counted out before he can tear it to pieces. Where did that tyre come from? Is that our... Oi! Stop breaking our arena, whoever that was. I'm looking at you, Twisted Metal. The pit release tyre in the pit is now down. Oh, and speaking of tyres, Twisted Metal has tired of toying around in this match, and he wants his opponent down that pit of oblivion. But counting them out, Twisted Metal decisively your victor here this evening. Will be joining Bam Bam in the series final. Pullverizer, they put on a great showing in the early rounds, but unfortunately, here today, horizontal beat vertical. Oh, feel like making me dizzy there. Showing that he can be a spinner too if he wants. A little bit of flipping action, sir. Why not? And... oh, there we go. Oh, wow, look at the height on that. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Twisted Metal, your next Heat finalist. Next week, another 6 robots will contend to join Twisted Metal and Bam Bam in the Heat final. But only one of them will have that glory. Who is it going to be? Don't ask me. Tune in next time and find out. It's all double Dutch to me.